What's good, YouTube? This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector here. It's about 10 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to wind down and go to bed, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my two students who played very well at the Swap Meet Rhodium Tournament on Sunday, Mr. Tanner and X-Saber Wayne 10. You guys did very well. You made your teacher very proud. But I wanted to hit a deeper subject. It's about that petition that I saw on Facebook, and people are complaining about the ban list that's going to go up in about, what, 2 to 3 days. And people are sad, people are crying, complaining why Insectors wasn't hit, why Windups wasn't hit. Well, if you think about it, YouTube, and for those that want the petition to really make some sense, because it really doesn't, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a mass market franchise phenomenon. The company Konami doesn't make a single dime on any individual sold card. So when Max C hit $100 or more, Z-Mains hits $100. I think I looked it up on eBay. I think it's like 110, 115. Yeah, but Konami doesn't get any of that money. They only get the money for selling the booster set it came from, which was Photon Shockwave, and all the other boosters that come out. So when we, as the actual individual players, make a deck and it's so hot, so good, the popularity goes up, and then the supply and demand for the cards that's needed in the deck go up. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically like a stock market game. When something is good and the value of it goes up and the popularity goes up, the price goes up. Soon as the card gets reprinted or the deck loses its fuzz, loses its fire, or something in the deck gets restricted or banned, then the demand goes down, then the price goes down. I mean, look at Trish, for instance. Trish was a $30 to $40 card from the Arsenal, and from Dual Terminal it was like $80 to $120. Now that Trishula's gonna get banned, the Arsenal one is selling for $5 and $10, and the DT one is selling for $25 to $30. So that just goes to show you. Same thing with Glow Up Bub. It was a $50 to $60 card first at Ultimate. Now the Ultras are like 3 to 5, and the Ultimates are about 10, if not 15, by the time the ban list goes out. That happens to any card. But to the petition and all the folks that's complaining to Konami, y'all need to get over yourselves. I read a passage on somebody else's video. I think it was your Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel guy. I don't know what his real name is, but he makes good videos, and I want to applaud his videos. And somebody made a comment saying that stop complaining about what Konami does with the ban list and the restrictions, and whatever they choose to make the format, it's their business, it's their game. If you could do a better job, then you need to run the company. But I know you're not going to do that. So for all the folks that's making these complaints and these cryings and all that, you don't see me complaining. Because it doesn't really bother me as a person. When cards get banned and restricted, you know what? I think of something else to make. I think of something else to do. Instead of piggybacking off of somebody else's strategies that most of you guys do, where you guys net deck, I've never net decked. That's not what this game is all about. This game is about originality. It's all about getting stuff done on your own. If you want someone to hold your hand for Yu-Gi-Oh!, then by God, have someone hold your hand. If you can't win the game by yourself, you're not winning. If you want to quit the game because the format's bad, then why did you start playing the game in the first place? Don't get all butthurt because Konami said, oh, this card's banned, this card's restricted. They have nothing to do with the prices of Max C and other high-priced cards. They have nothing to do with that. You can complain to Konami until you're blue in the face, and you know what? Nothing's going to change. If you stop playing the game tomorrow, you know what? 5,000 more people are going to play in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Nationwide. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all over this world. So if you get 15,000 people to sign that petition to whatever you guys are trying to accomplish by forcing them to change the ban list, or telling telling other vendors to drop the prices of certain cards. That's not going to happen. Y'all prayers will not get answered. So whatever you guys are trying to do with this ban list, petition, and all of this other drama y'all trying to start, y'all need to just grow up and get over yourselves. Because honestly, if you are truly the smart duelist that you all claim to be, the ban list really shouldn't matter. But if you want to complain and poke your lip out when certain things go bad on the ban list and it hurts your deck, I think I said this in my other video. If the ban list hurts your deck or it hurts you as a person, you know what? Think of something else to do. Every deck has a flaw in it. There's no perfect deck. Yeah, insectors are very powerful. I've been beaten by them at least 2 or 3 times in person and on Duelist Network, and you know what? I think of other ways to get around them. And what is that? Marquise Hugh Henderson, if I get his name right. He went in with a budget deck with no Maxis, no Veilers, and no Fiendish Chains. And you know what? He won YCS. Yeah, he had 2 TG Strikers. Whoop-de-doo. Now he only can use 1, and he has to use 2 Tengu. So what? And then people were saying that the ban list was fake because Reborn Tengu was a TCG exclusive. Well, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time, and I'm here to tell you all that when Phantom Darkness came out, Allure of Darkness was restricted to 1 before it hit Japan's format. And that was a TCG exclusive to us. So was Longfire Blossom. So you got to really do your homework before you start saying this is this and that is that. Do the research first before you start saying things that are not really true. You got to do your homework. So in a nutshell, if insectors and windups are killing the format, figure a way around them. People doing contact fusion for the windups because most of them are the machines. For the insectors, I've seen people Misco Space Typhoon Hornet before they get the response to blow up a card. Y'all just do that or do the skill drain. As soon as a centipede or a dragonfly hits the field, play skill drain. Then they can't get Hornet out of the graveyard. Y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta be one step ahead. Or since insectors and stuff are all darks, use Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. That's the same thing y'all used to kill the Dark Worlds when they first came out. There are ways around cards. But complaining and crying to Konami because things are not going the way you see fit is not going to fix the problem. You thinking of another idea to fix the problem is what's going to fix the problem. But if you guys want to complain and cry to Konami, you know what? They sitting back laughing at y'all. Because they know that you are letting something this bad affect you. You're letting something that small in your life affecting us. I don't know if y'all really know, but the price of gasoline is worse than the ban list. I saw gas at $5 a gallon. This economy in the world right now is falling apart, and y'all crying and moaning over the ban list and sector decks and wind-up decks and Z-mains and Hornets and Maxis. There's more to life than just Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not saying I'm for the petition or against the petition, but I'm just saying making this petition doesn't make any sense, and it's not going to make Konami change any plans that they've done. Because one thing you all have to understand is that this is Japan's game, so whatever Japan puts on the list, it's what they see fit. If we have a TCG exclusive, Japan could change it like that if they want to. Despite they don't have the card right then and right there when we get it, Japan gets it later, but still, they hold the final word of what happens to this game, whether this gets done or that gets done. That's the truth about Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Japan's game. Yeah, it came out in 96, and I think it hit America in like 99 to 2000 or 98 to 2000. One of those years, that's when we got it to our version. But seriously, y'all need to just stop crying, stop complaining. If you guys want to get over windups and insectors, think of something else to do. Because complaining to Konami is not going to fix the problem. Because technically there is no problem. The problem is you guys are complaining. That's the problem. Just really get over it. Think of something else to do. Well, I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I'll wake up in the morning and I'm sure there's going to be more videos of y'all complaining. I don't know if y'all want to give a comment to what I'm saying. I may be upsetting some people. I may have some people laughing at it. Because when I read the petition, I laughed at it because I've been in Yu-Gi-Oh! Way too long. And honestly, nothing that could really upset me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's more to this world than just a card game. In other words, and that's what it is. It's just a card game. Or a video game on the PSP and the DS, Xbox 360, or the Duelist Network online. If y'all are complaining about the prices, play Duelist Network. That's free. Y'all can play with every card that's out there. And you ain't got to spend a solitary penny unless you have internet and a computer. If you can't play it at your house, go to the library or go to your buddy's house. Go somewhere. Sure, you can actually play it at Best Buy. You could do it there. So, there's more to life than complaining. Well, I'm going to sleep, and the rest of you guys in the world that's complaining about the petition and the ban list or whatnot, the ban list is going to happen whether y'all want it to or don't. It's going to go out there because it is the 27th of this month. 48 hours, this month will be over, and then Thursday the ban list is enforced. So if you got your Bubs, your Trishes, your Dust Shoots, change the decks. And if you guys are still complaining about the ban list, y'all just need to think of something new to do. You guys got to put on your thinking caps and think of something else to do. Because if you can't think of something else to do, then honestly, you're not smart enough to continue this game. And that's real talk. Well, this is the Collector 6741. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm going to bed. You guys have a lovely day. Peace out.